Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Shilpa Data Insights.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I will not be teaching you any topic, but I will help you in guiding from where exactly you can practice questions related to PySpark. There are so many platforms where you can actually practice Python, SQL, and many more like Java, JavaScript, C, C++. However, there are only very few platforms from where you can actually practice your PySpark. So in today's video, I will be showing you some good websites from where you can practice PySpark, and some are chargeable and some are free of cost. The best way is basically go to the Databricks and practice it. However, there are other platforms from where you can have your data set and practice. It's similar to something Lead Code that we have, but in Lead Code, you will not see the PySpark questions to be practiced. You can practice DSA, you can practice Python, you can practice SQL, and definitely do practice it because they are actually needed for data engineering interviews. But don't forget to practice your PySpark questions as well to become an expert in PySpark. So let's go ahead, deep dive what all websites you can go ahead and actually use to practice your PySpark questions and prepare for your interviews. And just to add on, if you have not already watched my interview playlist, I would highly recommend you to go ahead and watch that particular playlist, because in that playlist I have covered a lot of questions starting from beginning to advanced, and those questions are frequently asked in most of the MNCs and big companies, even the startup companies. So those questions will be the fundamentals in order to practice and crack your interviews. So don't forget to watch that particular playlist as well, because it will really help you in cracking the interviews. So let's get started with today's agenda of what exactly particular website you can go through. So you have seen I have written PySpark coding platform, and it has given me a lot of things. This is the Apache Spark documentation. So the website that you see, the first thing that comes here is the Spark Playground. You can definitely use this, but I did not find it very friendly. Data Camp is also there, which seems it's like it charges you. So you have to pay some amount in order to use the Data Camp. Then the next thing that I got here was very interesting. This is called StrataScratch. The name is a little bit different. It's called Strata and then Scratch. So if you will see, you can have it for the PySpark coding basically. And I don't see any other good platform that's coming here. There's a code interview, but I did not like it much. There are people reviewing it as well. But the preferable thing that I liked was the Strata Scratch. So apart from this Strata Scratch, if you want to go ahead and practice question, I would recommend also go to Databricks, get your data set, uh, try to leverage Gen AI, try to get your data set maybe from ChatGPT or any Gen AI that you are using, and put it into your Databricks, and then you start coding. So this is one way to do it. The second way, go to the platform which will help you keeping a track what all questions you have solved. So there are different things here. There is a coding question, there is non-coding question, there is a database project, there are guides, blocks, and pricing. Right. So if you go to the coding questions, there are algorithms and analytical questions. I have not gone ahead with all the criteria of it because I want to show you the functionality with the PySpark that it provides, how exactly PySpark questions you can solve. So this website, this particular coding analytical question is basically designed for data engineers, data scientists, BI, data analysts, ML engineers, and software engineers. So, for example, if you will see on the right side, it says the curated topics. You can go to the Strata Scratch, and there are 75 questions that you can solve. There are total 50 questions that they have curated, which you can solve, right? And there are different companies in which they are asked. Like, for example, in Accenture, they are asked, Airbnb, American Airlines, Amex, Apple, and there's so many. If you click on see more, you can see the complete list of it, how many companies are asking data engineering questions, and you should be able to solve these questions. Then they have aggregated it as topic family. What topic it is, like aggregation, its cross tabulation, the data frame creation, whether you have to handle the duplicates, whether you have to go ahead and do a file import, filtered groups. Then you have index alignment, there are joins, there are missing data queries, then you can do a pivot tables. There are so many varieties of questions they have actually included in this particular video, in this particular, sorry, the website, right? And they have it related to the functions as well. So you can actually select it and you can solve it. But the best way is, if you go here in analytical functions, right, you have your PySpark. If you want to solve it in pandas also, they have that option as well. They are free questions, they are premium questions. But if you just solve the free questions, what I believe, you will become an expert in solving the questions, because in the free questions they have a lot of advanced questions as well. So if you click on this free questions, these are the list of free questions that they have. You can click on the company name, you can select the company name in which they have been asked. Like you have JP Morgan, KPMG, LinkedIn, Linux, MetLife, Microsoft, Netflix, Oracle, PayPal. So you will get a list of all the companies in which the questions has been asked. Then you can also categorize it by industry level. I would not recommend you to go by industry level, but they have an option for that. But you can definitely check out with the topics, what all topics they have, or the PySpark functions as well. Then the most important thing is, if you are starting in the questions related to PySpark and trying to practice, start with the easy level, then go with the medium, and then go with the hard. So if you don't go ahead and filter anything, it will go ahead and give you all in haphazard, like hard, medium, easy, and all question. Let's say you want to do a easy level question, select it, it will filter out the easy questions here. So I don't see any question. Let me remove this free. This doesn't work properly. So these are question. It's like free only. You can go ahead and practice these questions. Let's say there is one question. You can click on it and you can practice it. Similarly, if you have practiced a lot of easy questions, move to the medium level and practice those medium level questions, and then you can practice the hard level questions. So each question will be having one code. So let's say I have clicked on this particular question and it's loading right now. Once you have read the question and you have checked the data set, then you can do an, here you have seen like import your libraries, it will do an import libraries. However, it gave me an error at the time of recording itself, but you got a crux of it, how exactly it can be done. Let me try something more. Here we go. So we have this particular question. Read this question. It says when exactly it's been, where exactly it's been asked, and it's been what type, what level of question is it. And then you can check this particular thing, what data type is there for a particular column. You can do a preview, which will give you the data set, the dummy data set that they have. And then you can actually import your PySpark, you can write your code here, and then the data frame that will be created, it will be converted to pandas and it will show you the result. So you can do a run code and it will run the code, and then at the end you can do a check solution to see your solution is correct. So this is how exactly you can use this particular thing. If you want to go ahead and explore some other things like blogs, you can do that and all. And you can check your profile, you can actually go ahead and check your performance. Let's say I was just giving it a try and see whether this works, this platform, and I tried solving, and this will give you actually how many questions you actually solved. In, let's say you have other categories, right? Let's say you have PySpark, how many questions you have solved. So I tried solving one question and see if it works. It really works. Now the question solved, it will give you how many easy, medium, and hard. It's similar to the replication of lead code, I would say, but it's not completely, because lead code has a lot of questions and you get lost where to start and where to end basically. But here you will not face that kind of problem. So here you have easy, medium, hard, and then questions that you can solve. It can be analytical, algorithm, visualization, and the questions that you have solved by language, it also shows you there. Then you have questions that you have solved by topics. There are different topics, as I was mentioning. You have joins, you have sorting, you have data duplication, data manipulation, index alignment, left join, data import, and so on. right? So you can leverage this website very well and you can actually practice your question. I would really recommend you to actually practice the question from this particular website. So I hope you have understood how exactly you can leverage this particular website in order to go ahead and practice your PySpark questions. And it's a must to know for a data engineer. And even if you are a data analyst, just go with it, try to practice. Maybe it will be helpful for future for you, right? And definitely this website is very well built, I would say. And I will also go ahead and solve a lot of questions in this website and post it in my channel, so that if you have any doubts or you're not able to solve any question, you can watch my playlist in which I will be dumping these questions and solving them up. So I hope you have liked this video and you have got some insights where to practice PySpark question, because that's a very big question there, and from where to exactly practice, because there's a lot of websites to practice different languages like Python, and then you have pandas and all these things, right? But not basically for PySpark. So this is really good website. I hope you will practice it and let me know in the comment section in which particular question you are stuck. I'll solve that question and help you guys. I hope you like this video, and if you have liked, then do hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends.
Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you have a good day.